back from Serbia where I traveled with my friend Elisa, and she fell in love with the Serbian version of Turkish coffee. I came to her home this morning to work with her, and the first thing she asked me, she said, I want you to make me a Serbian Turkish coffee. And she was quite serious about it because since I saw her last, she went on the internet and she got this special copper dish which is normally used to make Turkish coffee. So since I'm making this for her, I might as well show you how it's done as well. So we're gonna start with 3 cups of water. I'm doing 3 cups because usually when you have a cup of coffee, you kind of want to have a little bit more. So we're gonna start with 3 cups. Okay, bring this to boil. And the only other 2 ingredients that go in a coffee are sugar and the coffee grinds. Now sugar is optional. Some people will choose not to use sugar. I like a little bit of sugar in my coffee. And the next important thing is to have the right coffee grind. The key to good Turkish coffee is actually the coffee itself, and that is the way the coffee is grinded. This coffee is grinded almost to powder, which will help coffee to release its flavor and once we put it in a hot water. Serious about getting this right, that she went on the internet, got this dish as I said, and she also went and she looked for the right kind of coffee, and I think she nailed it. So for those of you who would like to make Turkish coffee, all this stuff is available out there on the internet. Here's the dilemma. How do you make a good Turkish coffee with a lot of foam on the top? Well, my aunt once told me that the temperature, the water temperature is the key. You want to put the coffee grinds in the water just before the boiling of the water. So we're patiently waiting for that perfect timing to add the coffee, and hopefully I can prove my friend Elisa that that's all that it takes. While we're making this coffee to you and calling it a Serbian version of Turkish coffee, I have to apologize to all of those who make this coffee differently and who look at our video and say, you girls don't know what you're doing. What we're sharing with you is the coffee that we had while traveling to Serbia last month. And this is the way we knew how to make it, and this is the way we fell in love with it. Alright, you see the water is slowly starting to bubble, and we're just getting there. We don't want big bubbles to come up. That means that the molecules in the water will align differently. I guess this is the only way I can describe it to you, because it does make a difference if you put the coffee grind before that boiling point. I think we're just about there. And what we're going to do, we have 3 cups of water. So I'm going to go with about 3 cups, and maybe a little bit more like this. Now what we're gonna do, you see the bubbles coming around. I'm gonna turn the fire off and then just gently stir. You see all this foam that's forming on the top? This is exactly what we want. All right, and that shall do. Serving coffee without cream, and this is what they called cream, was disgrace. Anyway, at least this is how my aunt treated it. If you didn't have the cream, the coffee was not good. And so you pour this first. Okay. Oh, this is really hot. Let me grab a towel. Okay. And here we go. The coffee smells really good, and this is typically how you start every morning, at least in Serbia. And drinking coffee has its own special ritual. You're supposed to take time as you sip on a coffee. You're supposed to visit with friends, just chill for a little bit, and let the life slow down, which Elisa and I will do right now before we get really busy with the extra work. And I have to say another crazy story about that friend of mine. We came back loaded with stuff, and yet somebody showed up at the airport with a box of these special treats that are nothing but a flavored water and starch, but yet they are the perfect combination with Turkish coffee. And this one happened to be made out of the rose hips. Anyhow, this person comes with this box, and I'm looking at Elisa and said, "There's no way, we have no space." And of course she says, "Yes, please, I'll take it." And sure enough, she brought it. And thanks to her madness, we will enjoy the Turkish delight with our coffee this morning. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And again, for all of those of you who make this coffee differently, tell us how you do it, and don't get mad at our version of Turkish coffee. Bye guys.